All right, everyone, welcome back. You know we love going deep, and today we're taking a look at something you don't hear too much about, the consequences of product liability.
Yeah.
Now, we all know that companies can get sued for, faulty products, but we're going way beyond lawsuits in this deep dive.
Exactly.
We've got some excerpts from a document. It's called Consequences of Product Liability, and
Oh, interesting.
yeah, we're going to kind of like pick it apart and really see what this whole thing is all about.
That's good.
So when we talk about legal consequences, this document is not messing around. We're talking lawsuits, settlements, fines, penalties.
All the bad things.
Yeah, all the bad things, and even mandatory product recalls. I mean, think about it. Like a few years back when, what was it, Company X? You remember that? They had that massive recall, and their stock
Oh, yeah.
just plummeted like 30% overnight.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it just goes to show that even if you're not the one buying the product,
Right.
product liability can still like totally hit you, especially if you're,
As an investor,
an investor. Yeah.
you got to think about that. It's not just the company itself, it's the people who have a stake in it.
Yeah. That's a really good point.
Time, resources, reputation, all that stuff gets tangled up in these legal battles. I'm thinking of Company Y. They spent years fighting lawsuits over this one faulty product.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, years and years, just diverting resources. And they ended up losing their spot as the top dog in their market.
Wow.
It's just because of this one product.
It's crazy how much of a ripple effect there is.
Absolutely.
And speaking of ripple effects, this document really drives home the financial fallout. We're talking about lost sales, revenue just drying up.
Yeah.
A product can be like a total hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then bam, safety concerns,
Yeah.
and it's gone.
Gone. Imagine you put everything into developing a product, blood, sweat, and tears,
Yeah.
and then it's pulled off the shelves because of a design flaw or something you missed in manufacturing. Your company's stock price tanks.
Ugh. You're making me sweat just thinking about my own investments.
Right. It's a tough world out there.
Although the document does mention this idea of companies maybe investing in product redesign, improving their quality control.
It's good, though, right?
Yeah, it sounds like a positive step, but is it always enough?
That's the question.
What if people have already lost trust?
Yeah. I mean, those redesigns, the quality control improvements, they're essential, don't get me wrong,
Right.
but they're just one piece of the puzzle. Companies have got to rebuild that trust, be transparent,
Yeah,
show they really care about safety.
that makes a lot of sense. So it's not just about fixing the product, it's about fixing the relationship.
You got it.
Which brings us to another big point the document raises, reputation. It's like when your favorite brand messes up,
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Suddenly you see them in this totally different light.
Absolutely. It's that brand reputation, the public trust. It takes a hit. One faulty product
Yeah.
can stain a whole line of products,
Wow.
or even the whole company's image.
Hmm.
It's not just about that one product. It's about their response. Do they take responsibility?
Yeah.
What are they doing to prevent it from happening again?
And if they don't handle it well,
Oh, man.
the document talks about operational chaos, products getting discontinued, all these compliance efforts,
Uh-huh.
and even people quitting.
Yeah. Think about it. The company's scrambling to pull products off shelves.
Yeah.
They've got regulators breathing down their neck.
Yeah.
Good employees. They're worried about their jobs. They start looking for other opportunities.
Wow.
It's like a domino effect.
Now, this next part gets a little tricky. The document kind of differentiates between first-party and third-party exposure.
Okay, yeah.
And it defines these as basically risks that hit the company directly
Uh-huh.
versus risks that affect others.
I-
So like first-party, think about it this way. A manufacturing defect
Okay.
ends up damaging their own equipment in the factory.
Right. So that's a loss for them directly.
Exactly. Third-party exposure, though, that's where, let's say, a customer gets hurt
Oh. Woo.
because of a faulty product.
Yeah.
That's third-party exposure, and the company could be on the hook for all sorts of damages.
Makes sense.
And the document goes even deeper, talking about these specific types of losses like product recall costs, property damage, business interruption,
Oh, yeah.
all these extra expenses piling up. It sounds like a financial nightmare.
It can be. And they all kind of feed into each other. You have product recall.
Yeah.
Boom. Business interruption.
Oh.
More expenses because you're trying to handle the crisis and keep things running. It's a chain reaction.
That's like a domino effect. So as we've seen in this deep dive, product liability, it's not just about lawsuits.
No.
It's this whole web of potential risks that can seriously shake a company.
Yeah, and especially nowadays with information spreading so fast, you've got to be proactive, manage those risks, focus on safety, like really focus on it.
Yeah.
It's not just about avoiding legal trouble. It's about building that trust with your customers, protecting your brand's reputation, making sure your business is going to be around for the long haul.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. Until next time.
See you later.
Bye.